Hey everybody, welcome back to our BallySpring Let's Play. Hey Doug, good boy. Yeah, he is. Oh, good boy. Game crashed again, so I'm kind of redoing this part. Yeah, it's a little annoying. We've had game crashes, not the last episode, but the 2 episodes before that, we had game crashes while I was doing both those episodes, so yeah, it's getting a little annoying. Last episode didn't do real well either. I'm not 100% sure why. I have some suspicions. I have 2 explanations or possible explanations for it. One of them is the thumbnail that I used. Turned out, and I didn't realize it at the time, but it's kind of got like an artifact when I'm creating the photo or whatever in Share Factory. When I'm saving it from the Share Factory project to the output photo, it put like some checkerboard kind of artifact down at the bottom, which I didn't realize was there. And then I went in and I can't seem to replace the thumbnail. My computer's not letting me hit the options on the replace thumbnail when I click on it, so maybe I need to restart the computer. The old restart it and see if everything goes back to normal. The other possible explanation is it's just a lot of grass work on this map. You saw I was had taken a couple of contracts that popped up earlier, percentage complete on them, more grass contracts. I'm not going to make you watch that because that's what this series is. Well, not this series. That's what this map has a lot of. It's grass, grass, grass. We're in June right now, and that's all we really have is grass contracts. There's no sowing or harvesting to be done in the month of June on this map, so there's just a lot of grass contracts, and almost the whole map is grass fields. So it's just a lot of mowing, tedding, windrowing, baling, wrapping. That's just how you make money on this map. So I'm going to try and keep that off camera for the most part, so you don't have to watch it. The last episode was almost all doing a couple grass contracts, and even the mowing, I think we came in and we were either tedding or windrowing when we started. It still ended up being most of the episode. Made good money. We made like 30,000 euros, but yeah. So really the highlight of this map, what's cool about this map is the animals, because you have the opportunity to have baby animals. So that's what we're going to try and highlight is the animals, and doing the farming stuff too, but we're going to try and highlight on the animals. So we do have the chicks in our little chicken pen here. They're in there somewhere. There they are. So they don't cheep, do they? I can't hear. So over here, and I did pull up field info, because this is precision farming. We're running on this one. So it's good to see that, so we can see how heavy this pallet is, or how big this pallet is. It's got 441 liters in it. It's slowly growing. Our greenhouse is slowly producing vegetables. But I'm going to pull up the animal menu here for the sheep pen here. So here we are in the animal menu. We can see our female goats. So they are 60% on reproduction. And our sheep also 60%. So we'll get lambs and kids sometime in the not too distant future. I don't know how long it'll take to do that. So we've got a tomato pallet. I think we had this out here last episode. We got to figure out what we're going to do about that. I really don't have anything to put it in. I can put it in the back of the Land Rover, but we saw how that turned out. Not great when we were bringing like seed pallets back and stuff. It made it very unstable. Not quite sure why. Oh, let's open this. Let's take a look. There it is. So tomato pallets are about 500 liters. We're about halfway through another one. And then I don't know how big the lettuce pallets are because we haven't gotten one yet. I think they're smaller, but it's also a slower cycles per month, about half, right? 1536, 768. That's perfectly half. And it takes more water. So yeah. So yeah, we'll avoid trying to do the grass stuff on camera unless maybe it's in our own fields. Doing the contracts, I'll try and keep you appraised of what we're doing so you don't think anything untowards is happening. That we aren't cheating or anything like that. In the last episode, the only thing we did other than those grass contracts, which probably made it not very popular, is we spread manure in here in this grass field. So you can see our pH value is good, our nitrogen is good to perfect. We must have missed some out here, maybe. I don't know. I don't think the pH is off enough to really justify putting more lime down on it. When it gets down to okay, we'll make sure we put it in there. I guess the nitrogen's not bad. Oh, wow, 55. Must have actually got like 2 over spread manure in that spot. So what I want to do in this episode is I want to get up to that other grass field up by the cow pasture and spread slurry on it. So get the nitrogen up on that one. And then I've got a couple silage baling contracts that I'm working on. But like I said, I'm not going to make you watch that as well. I'm going to come over here to check the field behind the house quickly. We're going to have to also record clips and save the game just to avoid having to redo everything all over again. Nitrogen's perfect in this one. Yeah. pH value's good. So we're okay here. And this is close to where the game crashed last time. I hope it doesn't happen again. I'll get really frustrated. So, let me show you the contracts, what I was talking about there. So here we're in the contracts menu. I've got these 2 that I'm working on for silage bales going to the biogas plant. But look, it's all baling. So I'll do some of those, but I won't make you watch. Before we start, let's check used equipment, see if anything came up in there. I mean, we're sitting decent with money. We got 123,000 euros. Those couple of contracts will probably make another 25,000. So that'll be good. I think the cows are fine. I think I looked at them before. I think we should get 15 calves in the next couple of months. Hang on. Which button? This one. So here we're in the self-made cowshed. So these 5 cows are 80% on reproduction, and then these 8 cows are on 60%. These 10, they came in different order the way the cows are listed between the last time I looked and this time. So we got 15 that are at 80% and 8 that are at 60%. So we'll get new calves here pretty soon. And then let's take a look quick at used equipment before we get too busy. So really it's just the tail end of what was there before. Nothing new has come up. The things that were at the beginning of the list are gone now. And then these were the 3 things that were at the end. So nothing new. No additional used vehicles have come up. So I'm going to go hop in the Massey Ferguson. And then I'm going to quickly, I'm going to save the video and save the game. So give me a second while I do that. Okay, that's done. So that was about a 10-minute clip. I think I had saved there. And so we'll probably try and keep doing that so we don't lose everything and we can get an episode recorded without having to restart. I'm hopeful that we don't experience another game crash, but I'm also, realistic in the sense of recognizing the fact that it's a possibility. So we are prepared for that eventuality. I'm just going to go ahead and top this off here. I think normally what I'd like to do is get it from over at the slurry pit rather than from the cowshed. It fills faster from over there. Not sure why, but it just does. I think we talked about it before, whether it's the pump on the tank or the pump that's at the pit. Not sure. So we're going to go up to the field at the top. We're going to spread slurry up there. We'll probably, we can time lapse it once we get up there and work into, because yeah, it might take a little bit, but it's also not something we need to stare at. So what do we do with the money that we have? Do we buy some more land, or do we put in the Milmon dairy and start turning our milk into products that we can sell? Also, our Bale trailer is of the height that it doesn't get taken off easily at the sell points. At least that's the way it was at... Well, it wasn't that way everywhere. It was just that way at the biogas plant. So I don't know if we stack stuff on that Bale trailer, if it would come off at the sell points. I guess it depends on where they got their triggers set. I would like to get, there's a man truck that is an auto-load Bale trailer. That would probably be pretty cool to use. Just thinking about maybe doing that. getting one of those. It's like 145,000 euros though. It's not cheap. So in here we are nitrogen okay because it's grass. pH is good, 5.875. That's better than it was in the other field. I don't know if we want to do anything in this field or just leave it as a pasture. Let's get in here. We'll go around the outside. I think we're on. Whoop. Are we on automatic? We better check and make sure. So let's pull up the help window. There it is. So are we on automatic? Activate automatic application rate. Yeah, we want to do that. I'm not quite sure what to think right now. Pretty sure that's what I want. Let's get going. Could get it all the way out to the edge. Hope so. Gonna have to be careful here. See, it goes on and off. I guess it depends. So we want that going. We must have been doing a contract previously with Slurry and I hadn't changed it back. I was trying to get in the habit of changing it back to automatic because you never know whether you get, I make the same mistake with baler. I'll start baling and I won't check the bale size before I start. That's something important to do, especially if you're using like, you can't use mechanical loading bale trailer on different size bales. And so ideally, especially if you're doing a contract, you want to do largest size bales you can because that'll mean fewer trips. But maybe if on your own farm, you do kind of like I do where you want the bales a size that it works with your feed mixer. Excuse me, where you're putting in like a full bale, you don't have to hold it above and take part of it. You can just drop the bale in there. You don't have to pay too close of attention. So you want the bales to be of a certain size, perhaps. So we got around one time. I guess if it's on automatic, it should be stopping if we go over something that doesn't need it. I don't know. It's kind of different in precision farming because you don't have the double application rate thing that you do in the base game, that you can set your slurry spreader to double application rate, so you'll get both fertilizing states in one application. I think you can. I don't know. I often don't get to the point where I'm doing slurry because well, it takes a while. Where's the gate? I'm lost. Oh, I'm heading towards the lake, that's why. Kind of loop around the outside of the pasture this way. We'll go around it kind of counterclockwise. It'll line us up for a straight shot going out the gate. We'll go fill this up again. And then, yeah, we'll keep putting it down. What I'll probably do is hit the time lapse when we get back. Would you be offended if I don't put the fence back up? I'll do it when we come back through. So I'm gonna go into first person here quick. What I like about first person, especially going down like rough farm tracks, see how I'm going about maybe half the speed I could be, because I'm bouncing all over the place. I could go faster, but man, I'd just be, you know, suspension, bagging the heck out of the suspension on this thing. There we go, so let's smooth it right here as we get closer to the yard. So this time what I'm gonna do is get caught on the post. No, that's not actually what I wanted to do. There we go. This time I am gonna go fill up here at the pit. That was... yeah. So look how much quicker it'll fill compared to over there at the cow shed. So let's get back out there. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that very well. And again, first person, look how we're bouncing around. So let's take it nice and slow. Take it easy. I'm gonna close this behind us this time. It's because last time we were gonna come right back up the track, we would have come up on any cows that might be wandering out. Yeah, you probably really wouldn't want to do that, but in the interest of time. Okay, where did I get to? I don't remember. Tough to see. Here we go. There's that. So we were over here, and we were going this way. I can see the sheen. There we go. I think we were right about in here. So I'm gonna keep working on this. We'll time lapse the rest of it. think that's the last of it. I was missing little bits here and there because I can't help myself from turning it off when I go past. I'm not quite sure. I guess I don't really trust the automatic application rate all that much. This should be fine though. I don't know why it's just good over here. It's weird. I guess let's look at the precision farming map. I don't do that often. Okay, this is the precision farming map. We are up here. That's our soil types. pH. That's... we want nitrogen. So it looks like I was missing some areas slightly. But I think it's okay. I mean, we could do better, but I think it'll be fine. What's expected yield? 73%. I don't know. Let's run over it and see if that changes. Let's just kind of run along the edge here, see what happens. Just do a pass. It's not applying anything, or very, very little. Yeah. Really didn't look like it was applying anything. Yeah, it didn't change anything. All right. It's all right. Let's hop out. We'll close the gate. Latch it here. Back down to the yard and I don't know, figure out something else to do. I mean, that's kind of what we had to get done. Could go sell some milk just to make some money. Maybe one trailer of milk might be appropriate, and then maybe we can figure out what to do with those tomatoes. We have that very small trailer that we bought. Maybe we can put the tomatoes in that, put that behind the Land Rover, and then go sell those as well. Eventually we want to set up kind of like a self-marketing or farm shop by the Millmont Dairy, kind of maybe plant some trees, make a picnic area, you know, make it like a, I don't know, one time I went years ago, I went to Napa to the wineries and stuff. And there's one that had like a deli and all kinds of stuff, so you could go and buy your wine and buy some bread and buy some whatever and just have a little picnic right there on their grounds. That's kind of what we want to set up. Not a winery, but a dairy place for people to come buy some cheese. Kind of like, I don't know, you most likely wouldn't know what I was talking about. Down in Colombia, South America, like near Bogota, there's a dairy called Alpina, and they make milk and butter. You know, you can buy it in the grocery store, but they have like a place where you can go and buy products straight from their dairy as opposed to getting it at the grocery store, and you can have a little picnic and stuff. No, I can't. I think I can. Hang on. Let me pull up info. I thought I could put that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different slurry spreader. Let me pull up help. All right. Yeah. Nope, it was a different slurry spreader where you took the like the splash plate off. All right. Thinking of something else. Never mind. So what was I thinking about doing? I was gonna go sell some milk, right? Let's go do that. Where's our milk trailer? It's right there. So I'm doing these like saves of the clips and the game, just so in case we experience another crash, we'll be okay. So let's fill this up. I think we had like 30,000 liters of milk in there, so this won't be a big deal. We'll still have plenty. I think I may move some into the self-made cow shed for when the calves come at some point in the future. I've never done it. I'm assuming that you could, see if I can crank it over far enough. Yeah, there we go. That you could run past here and it would come up. Yep, that's exactly right. So just like you're putting feed in or whatever, you can put your milk back into the cow shed for the calves. Am I gonna be able to make that? Yes, okay. All right, let's go. When I get to the end of the driveway, we'll check, see where we're going to go with it. I'm assuming we're probably going to go to the dairy to sell this, but we'll see in a second here. All right, let's check, see if that's where we're going to go. So prices, we'll roll down to milk. There it is. There's a lot of places that'll buy milk. BallySpring Garage is 1118. Spuds 1166. That's, I don't even know where that is. BallySpring Spuds. Let's find it. I don't often do this. Let's tag place. it at? There should be a column somewhere in the sky. I don't see it. I don't often do that. Let me just pull up the map. Okay, it's down by BallySpring Garage, but like on the other side of the road. Oh, let me out there, car. Slow down. Alright. So we're gonna head over there. We'll probably see that column of light when we get a little closer, but it'll go away once we get to the sell point too. Should be like straight ahead almost, I would think. Is it off to one side or the other? No, I still can't see it. Telehandler tractor, like that. Except for when I get behind them. Then I don't like it so much. So yeah, this will be about 10,000 euros close to selling this stuff. That'd be nice. Okay, come up here, we'll hit the stop sign, we'll turn to our left. There it is. I see the column of light now. Please ignore that for your immersion. That's how you can find where some place is at if you don't know. So it's basically just cross the road from BallySpring Garage. We'll go deliver this milk there, hopefully make about 10,000 euros. Then we'll go back and we'll see if we can figure out what to do with the tomatoes. Right in here, and looks like we go around to that side. What's that say? Gaunt Food Group. Oh yeah, look at all the like boxes for potatoes and stuff. Probably be this would not be a fun map to do potatoes on, I'm telling you, with the size of the equipment and stuff. Is this gonna untag? I don't know. We'll see if, when we pull off it, if the column of light goes away. If not, we'll have to go ahead and turn it off in the menu. There we go. So what we get, 9,330 plus the environmental score reward gets us over the 10,000. Okay, is the column gonna go away? No. All right, we'll untag it. There. That's better. It's gone. This is kind of cool. Cool. Is it okay if I go through? Or I gotta. I'm gonna go. Now I'll go around. I hope there's space for me to get through here. Oof. A little tight. Wow. How do you, wow. How do you move those boxes of, those potato boxes that are way up there? I think I should have went through the building. Yeah. Future reference, go through the building. Alright. Maybe go through the building as you arrive and come around the other way. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we'll head back to the farm. Whoops, I'm sitting here driving down the wrong side of the road, happy as can be. Sorry about that. Wow. Forgot where I was. You didn't say anything. You're just letting me do it. So we get back, yeah, we'll grab the skid steer, go over, check out the tomatoes, we'll get the Land Rover and the little trailer, and then we'll figure out where we can take it. Back at the farm. It's Doug. Yeah, these cramped yards are kind of a pain, but I think, to me, I think it makes it interesting. Gives you more of a challenge. I even like the challenge of the, you know, the swivel axle trailers. As terrible at it as I am. Oh, too much, too fast. It was going. Everything was going really good. Slow with small inputs. That's not a small input. It would be so much easier, I think, if I had a wheel. I could be more, what would you say? I could make more finer adjustments. Because look, it's just not easy with a controller, I'm telling you. How crooked it gets. Shouldn't be this hard, right? It's gonna start going over that way too much. Now it's gonna start going that way too much. If I wasn't such a perfectionist, it would probably be a little easier. That's good. We're gonna go grab the Land Rover. Whoa. Yeah, first person a little easier. Here you go, get the Land Rover. We'll grab that little car trailer or whatever you want to call it. Do I have to reconfigure it? I may. Oh, right side drive. Easy, Doug. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfigure the trailer to like flat sides Bale configuration or whatever you want to call it, so I can put the pallet in there and strap it. Oh, and I'll have to reattach once I reconfigure it, won't I? Okay, there we go. Took the sides off. Boy, that thing really... Yikes. What the heck? There we go. I don't... Oh! Okay, I should have been a little further back. Fortunately, it didn't send it flying. I gotta come in here and do like some little dirt tracks where we drive. Did I? I don't think I fertilized this, did I? I don't think so. I'm gonna go get the skid steer and pallet forks. I think it's got the bale spikes on it right now. Yeah, they're there. They're right there. Boy, I didn't leave myself a lot of room here, did I? The idea is I want to be able to put in like a second greenhouse next to this one sometime in the future. And we put one on tomatoes, one on lettuce, and maybe produce more. Or have them both set for lettuce and tomatoes. I don't know. I don't know what way is the most effective way to get the most, that's not good. Don't want to, there we go. What the most effective way to manage, you know, your greenhouse production. I mean, I had I think the small greenhouse when I was playing on Elm Creek for myself because of the game crashes. Let me strap that down. I think it's a heck of a place for the strap. All right, that'll be fine. I hope that wool production picks up sometime in the future. I guess that's not really that important. It's just kind of a sideline. We just wanted to have the sheep, just to have the sheep around so we could have lambs. There we go. All right, let's go get that. Hop the Land Rover. Remember to close this so they don't wander off, and then we'll go sell that. And then I think, I don't know, we'll probably end the episode then, and I'll work on contracts off camera before we come back next time. So what am I gonna do here? Isn't there like a European pickup kind of thing coming out as part of the Platinum expansion? I think so. Oh, wrong side. I don't know. You guys in the in Great Britain, do you have like pickups like we do? Like they have in the game? Is that very common? I don't know. You get a Ford F-150 in the UK? Alright, let's check, see where these tomatoes are gonna go. Tomatoes, where are they at? Down here somewhere. There they are. Tomatoes, $8.85 at Sell Everything. I think that's up on the way to the livestock market. Doug, what are you doing out here? Go home. So we'll pass one of the fields where I'm doing the silage baling contract. You can see it right there with the Kubota and the windrower. Yeah, that's one of the contract fields I'm working in. The other one's up kind of up that way to the left, up the hill. Alright, so we don't want to drive past it. We're going to go over the bridge. It's going to be just here on our right. Whoa. Right after we go past that track there. I think this is it. Yep. So slowly, one tomato at a time, they're taking them out of there. What's in the, I haven't been in this building. Oh, there we go. Pretty cool. There we go. 442 euros plus 33. Not much. Yeah, but you just put water in. So it's almost like free money. Of course, when the greenhouse, this trailer, you gotta be careful with it, I guess. When the greenhouse costs $10,000 to construct, I suppose it takes quite a while to recoup that. Alright. I need to look, otherwise the car's definitely going to be coming. Yeah, this is probably not the ideal way to transport stuff. This trailer's a pain in the butt. Also. Okay, we're about to drive back at the farm. I want to thank you for hanging out with me here in BallySpring. We made it through without another game crash, so it's a good thing. Pretty happy about that. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time here in BallySpring.
PlayStation